Alright, so we're pushing in the magma. I think this is doing a pretty good job. And then this is just, we're just gonna try to forcefully solidify this. We're gonna make some refined coal this way. We're gonna do it here and here and here. And then we'll do it here as well to solidify, and then we could deconstruct this. Still pull some magma from here. And then we gotta drip the magma out. This is gonna be alright. Alright, so at this point, let's speed this up. Actually, let me check back on the other side real quick. You're gonna explain. I was actually able to follow that. Thank you. I actually been... That's one of the things... I've been a streamer for almost 4 years. I'm gonna hit 4 years this November. And that's actually the one skill I've been working on the entire time I've been streaming. I've been told... back when I used to work at an office job, I was good at training people to do my job, right? Because I made it easy for them. Like, oh, all you have to do is this, that, and I set them up for success. And once I started streaming, I realized that communication skills very important. Being able to explain things so that it's understandable and people are able to follow. It's one of the things that some people fail to grasp, not because they're bad at it, but because they don't have the right mindset. They kind of go into the conversation understanding the entire topic, but they don't understand that the other person has no idea what they're talking about. So they kind of talk assuming that you know what it is. And that's a little bit difficult sometimes, depending on, you know, the type of person you are. Like, some people just require certain examples, visual learning versus audio learning, things like that. And one of the things you try to pick up is being clear, being concise, and then there's little things you could do to try to make sure that the other person understands. Like, sometimes people tell me I talk too fast. I'm trying to work on that as well, but for the most part, you know, got to work on the communication skills. Yeah, everyone has a different version of the world, the things they understand, what the words mean to them, which is why you have to do a lot of making sure and verification that they know what they're talking about. So it's a little bit tough, but at the same time, you know, you got to work on it, especially if you're a streamer, content creator. That's one of the more pivotal things that if you don't do, you're never going to grow because no one's going to know what you're talking about. Personally, I'm good at comparisons and metaphors. Oh, that's really good. Comparison and metaphors is another thing. I feel like I've always struggled with that. Because it's like, as a kid, it becomes one of the things where it's like, you know, you think you understand and then you don't. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, oh, yeah, I understand that metaphor. And then like they talk about, no, I did not understand at all. It's very satisfying when you see they get what you said. Yeah, it's one of those, like, you feel like you're a teacher kind of a thing. 100%. 100%. But hey, appreciate the kind words, man. Appreciate the kind words. Alright, that's almost done. We need to send more glass over. 7... It's here? Why is it here? Alright, we need to pick up the glass, man, and send it back. Hey, Spiller Boy Hero, what is good? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. How is the Tuesdays? How is the week, good sir? Oh, is that a grub egg? We gotta let that die then. Feels bad. Because I can't move him up top. Alright, so when it comes to over here, we got that built. We need to build these tiles. That's not too bad. We have this built. We just need more solar panels. Okay, so that means we need to extend this out. Pause. And then we're gonna have solar panels on that side. I'm great, thank you. How are you? We're doing alright. We're, you know, just trying to expand into the second planet. It's a little bit weird. I don't do this too often. So it's kind of weird that I'm doing this. Having a second planet, trying to tap into the water for oxygen. We're trying to expand a couple of the things here, like generating more O2. But, you know, I think we're making good progress. Good progress. Alright, so I think we're going to want this. And then I think I need to start getting up top. Because I need to start getting around this, so I'm able to get to here, I think. That's going to be important. Do you have the anti-meteor cannons? I am not playing the base game. You don't have to deal with meteors anymore. And everyone's still alive. I hate how you have to ask that, Ace Pillow Boy. Everyone's still alive. Nobody died today, man. No one died today. Like last stream. Feels bad. Alright, so this is taking forever. So we're going to have to build out these tiles real quick. My dupes are lagging it over here, man. They're not working as hard as they need to. Making sure everything's a vacuum. So this allows me to solidify the magma by building the tiles like this. This one's solidified so much that we need to do that. These get deconstructed, build a dial there, have a little bit of magma there. Should be fine. We could start sweeping obsidian if we want to, but I don't think we need to. Oh my god, this game has been out for ages. Like nostalgia. How did you find a passion to keep playing the game? I don't know. This game kind of... So one of the things I love is colony management games. And one of the things that probably led up to this was how I was never able to beat RimWorld. And I've always liked how RimWorld played and how, you know, you manage a colony, you have objectives you need to do, and, you know, it's fun. Watching all the duplicants get the job done, it's a great feeling. Now, the problems, you know, you run into when playing RimWorld is sometimes the difficulty, even though you're playing hundreds of hours, it's just unfair. And I got tired of the RNG, like, ruining my games. Because I wanted to beat the game with no restarts and play on commitment mode. And it got to a point where it's like, I couldn't beat the game. It was just not fun anymore. So eventually, what happened was that I was told that this game came out, and I checked it out. It literally checked off all the boxes that RimWorld did for me. And when that was the case, I was able to commit to this game and quit playing RimWorld. And it was good. It was basically RimWorld without the combat, without the RNG. And I thought it was nice. The survival aspect was different. Camera style was different. And then once I kind of dove into the game, I started seeing how it became like an amazing science sandbox. There's a lot of little things you could do with the game once you start understanding the foundation of the fundamentals. It sounds weird, but the fundamentals of the game are all based on the fact that everything in this game is minimum space 1 tile. So the smallest you could have any amount of gas is 1 tile. The smallest you could have any amount of water or any liquid is 1 tile. Everything moves base 1 tile, regardless of the actual amount on the tile. Which means that a tile of water could have anywhere from 999 kilograms of liquid or just 1 gram. It's still 1 tile if you're able to actually get it to stay on 1 tile. So because of that, there's a lot of little things you could do to kind of create systems and solutions. And because of that, it's kind of carved out the game into its own niche in that regard, because of the fact that there's no other game like that. Like, everything else, the quantity matters to a certain degree. But in this game, to a certain degree, it doesn't. And then it's like, because of that, it becomes a weird game where you manipulate the resources in a different way. Not only that, you throw in the fact that this is probably the best thermodynamic simulator out there in terms of any video game, just in general. And how there's also elements change, right? You click on water, it either freezes or becomes freezes, become a solid, heats up, become a gas, and you have a bunch of other elements that have that same feature. It's not really something else that you could really top. So because of that, I kind of stuck with the game, enjoyed it, and dude, we just have a good time. It's hard to find a game that's better to become like a game to experiment on. I don't know, because I feel like everything else, it becomes building based and it doesn't become fun at that point. Whereas this game, it's kind of becoming managing the heat yourself with tools like, you know, temp shift plates and insulated tiles, airflow tiles, stop liquids, pressure damage. There's some really good features, man. That's why you get airlocks with 10 grams of water. Yep, I have that right here. We got the 300-gram oil lock design. Let's go. Stopping all the hydrogen. Whoa, sour gas? Oh, I made sour gas, boys. I messed up. Holy crap. I need to sweep this abyssalite. The 300-degree abyssalite made some sour gas, fam. That's not a good time. We gotta put some, we gotta put some oil on this tile now. It's physics, but in an alternative universe, similar but not the same. Yeah, Jamorian, that is a good point. One of the things that's really funny is when people think oil should float on top of water, and it's the exact opposite. It's pretty good, man. Oil is at the bottom, and people are like, dude, there's an oil spill off the Gulf Coast of Mexico, and freaking A, man, oil's on top. And they start freaking out. It's pretty funny sometimes. How do you keep on top of everything? Experience. Once you play the game, you know what's fail-safe. And once you know something that's fail-safe, you don't have to think about it anymore. Think about something else. So it's kind of like how this design is never going to fail me. But yeah. The average play hour of Oni players are actually pretty high. 1,000 hours is considered low. That's kind of wild. So if you do play this game, you love it. That's what it sounds like, man. And I feel like this game deserves a little bit more attention than it's been receiving. That's just my opinion, though. I feel like this game is great, and it should get some more kind of like looks at it. That's just my opinion, though. That reminds me, I have a video coming out going over that exact topic. What kind of game is Oni, and should you buy it? And I'm not gonna lie, man, I gotta finish that on Wednesday. I made the video, I watched it Sunday night, I was gonna release it on Monday, and then I was like, oh, this is not good. I wanna redo a couple parts. So it's been on hold. It feels bad, guys. Love the passion and dedication. Yo, man, just glad to have people that like watching. Put those kind of hours in perspective, a full-time job around is 2,000 hours. Yep. But you know what they say, man. In order for you to become a master at something, in order for you to become a professional, you have to put in your 10,000 hours, right? You got to put in your 10,000 hours of practice in order to become a true professional or someone that's a quote-unquote master of the game. So where can I find this game and how much does it cost? Steam. You could go to Clay forums to see if you could use their other DRM programs. But I get it on Steam. If you don't like Steam, I don't know if there's any other options for you. It's also maybe a regional thing. Like if you're in China, I think they have another launcher over there that Clay works with them for. But, you know, it might be a regional thing. I get it on Steam, though. I believe the game's, what, 20 bucks? I think it's pretty cheap. And there's one DLC for it. Oh, it's on Epic Games. Didn't know that. Gotcha. Fact is, I'm going to reinstall it and start playing again. Dude, nice. Ghost, if you ever have problems, dude, there's always a YouTube channel you can check out. You can always ask me live. I'll be happy to help. I was going to say, your explanation today could have been a VOD. Hey. So a lot of my explanation about the game itself came from the knowledge I already got from shooting the video. Mighty Stooshman. It's the other way around. It's because I made the video already that I know what to say. Epic's been pretty cheap regularly. Epic has the sales, man. They got the sales. That's the only way they take the market share away from Steam. Measly of 416 days. That's a little bit over a year. You missed Valentine's twice. Feels bad, man. Oni goes on sale a lot, too. They had a Clayfest recently. That's one of the things that happened, right? Clayfest was not bad. Alright, so we're going to try to tap into that. That's open. So I am going to have this here so that we don't have Steam accidentally leave. But I'm going to want to do this, and then we're going to try to build a tile here. I think it might be even better that we have it here. And then we make a liquid lock. But I want to put a tile here so that we could go down and then build out a box around this so that it doesn't create excess of heat. And then we could pump out all the oxygen so that we get more steam generated. A lot of little things I want to do right now, though, on this side. And then we're going to pump this out, get the water out. I should probably just get the pipeline in. I'm going to make this insulated due to the fact that eventually it's going to be insulated anyways. And then for now, we'll have it here because we need the pump over here. This comes down, and then we're going to need the power line. Alright, that should be pretty straightforward. Now, there's no liquid medium yet. I'll probably put water in there soon, and then I need to do this setup. Yep, and then we need a bottle emptier inside. Alright, that's going to keep these guys busy for a second, and then we'll go back to here. 15 for both? That's cheap, man. That's pretty cheap. Alright, so we sweeped out the abyssalite so that we don't mix sour gas anymore, and then I'm going to want to put up... Actually, I can't do this yet. I just realized what I need to do first. First, I need to crush the sour gas. I feel like if I drop oil on this, it might not do anything to the sour gas. So I need to forcefully crush this first. Luckily for me, there's a technique to do that. I will also want these tiles here, just for the memes. We're going to take the sandstone tile, put that there. Oh. Okay, he's doing the bottom first. Oh, he's going to grab that sandstone for this. Okay, he stands down, builds that. Can you move over? Oh, you bastard. Immediately locks himself in. Okay, can you build this really quick? Alright, so we crush that. We could deconstruct this and then crush that. And the sour gas is gone. Nice. So then we can remove both of this. And then we put the bottle emptier back. And then... Oh, we're going to lose the hydrogen there. Because I'm going to have to crush that. That's a lot of hydrogen, though. Feels bad. Alright, so we're going to have to put a one-drop lock here so there's no heat transfer. Right now, there's a little bit of heat exchange from the hot hydrogen and my oxygen outside. I don't want that to happen long-term, so we got to take care of that. A little bit of magma here still. I want to pump out some more before we actually release again. Alright, let's speed this up. So, this is priority 9. I do also need to mop up the oil here and here. And then these two are going to be airflow tiles. I'm probably going to have a similar setup with the ladder. And then we're going to need bottle emptiers here. I'm probably just okay with one, to be honest. This is going to stay, this is going to stay, this is going to get deconstructed. Yeah. Yeah, we know that, Fry. We know that. I see you over there, man. Gotta have the controlled crush. Whoa. Oh, that's the wrong bottle. Alright, we'll take this. Wouldn't the hydrogen get pushed anywhere? No. It's going to be surrounded by oil. And since oil has a high grams per mole rating, is the heaviest at 200 grams per mole. And the second lightest, second heaviest thing that exists is around 50. It's no shot that the hydrogen could push anything. And instead, since the hydrogen is not going to be able to move or get relocated, and that's due to the fact that they actually patched out translocation. One of the things that used to happen in this game is called teleporting of elements. That happens when you close a door on any element, gas, liquid, or solid. And as a result, you would teleport things through solid tiles, potentially breaking vacuums. So Clay actually patched that out. So because of that, you could see that the hydrogen just got deleted. There's nothing he was able to do. Dude, transportation, dude. That shit is... They don't mess around with that. I'm not gonna lie, man. Transportation is deadly. Transportation can be deadly, man. Alright, so we need to cap this tile so that we could actually put airflow here. But we need to fill this up first. Wait, is that hot abyssalite? Okay, it's cold abyssalite. It's not too hot anymore. Alright, so we need to do that, remove that. The liquid lock is back. And then... Nice. We will need to mop that still. I would want to sweep these items if possible. That's good. Alright. And then we're going to go with... one full bottle of brine. I need to camp this out, because this is actually very specific. I've seen the no power needed conveyor make with doors. You can, but that's it's very... I've used to do that back in the base game on the regolith from the meteors, but it's not worth it. You can, but it's really not worth how much lag the doors make. If you didn't know, doors opening and closing is one of the laggier things in this game, and it's not even close. If you have doors automate, mechanized doors automating, open and closing to push items, oh man, it takes a lot of lag, dude. But yeah, I don't do that too much anymore. I used to, though. That's a bit of a bummer. It'd be like that sometimes. But it's for the greater good, you know, man. Greater good sometimes. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Alright, so a full bottle of brine, and then a full bottle of water. So we gotta let that empty out first. Alright, and now we need a full bottle of water. I also need to build the electrolyzer. It's gonna be made out of steel. I don't have gold discovered. Feels bad. And then I technically need to mop this up. This has to go away as well. So we have a 1-drop lock right here with the crude oil. It's never gonna move because of the thing I said earlier. The grams per mole is too heavy. And it's not possible for that to be a thing. Nagster, I see you over there. Water's fine. I can uncheck that and deconstruct. I think this game were created by humans that came from the future. They created them to teach us how to survive in the future when surface is no longer safe. Dude, I see you over there, man. So you're saying that I could go to the space vacuum on the top of the map, walk on a solid surface, and just hold my breath? That's pretty impressive, man. They used to tell me that I would freeze to death out there, like from the Alien versus Predator movies. You get the alien out into the space vacuum and bam. Do you use any mods? Yes. Very small lists, but that's it. If you have a question about the specific mod, let me know. I can answer it right away. Alright, so... at this point, what do I need to do? Okay, so this is gone. We don't need that anymore. Same with this. And then all of this is gone too. I don't actually need it. I can remove that for now. Keep this locked. And I need the safety save. I need a safety save at this point. There's going to be a trick we're going to do. We're going to do the airflow replace trick. So we got to do that. Priority 9. Yes, because atmosphere is very polluted. I guess that makes sense. If you had to pick one mod, what would it be? For what? One mod for what? What are we doing with the one mod? What are we doing with the one mod? Look at this guy flex. And he's buff. Oh, dude, this guy looks like a stud. I might have to take him, dude. He's flexing nonstop. He's an interior decorator, dude. Oh, it decreased that core bonus, though. Feels bad. Decreased germ resistance. Feels bad. Farmer, though. Build supply. That's a good combo. Yeah, I'll take him. We took Quinn. We're at 15 dupes. I hope we don't die from a lack of calories. Pliers. I see a Razor Smash. You could also walk in loud for a couple seconds. Seems pretty normal to me. Yeah, man. You gotta cover yourself in water first. Know with the dog. Happens like that sometimes. Only able to use one mod. Honestly, it would probably be the mod I have listed at number 3, DGSM. That mod allows you, when you first start off your colony, to select a specific combination of dupes. So I don't have to spend 30 minutes to an hour rolling the interest in the beginning of the game every time I start a new colony. That's one of the things that I probably will put up there. Because it's kind of a pain, man, to not have that. Like, dude, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. We saved 30 minutes every time we start a new save. I mean, new colony. In a vacuum, all your liquids will boil, and the pressure from your lungs will go out, and your lungs will explode inside. Only nice if you go into a vacuum. I see you over there, Fry. I see you over there. That's why, man. The future is vacuums don't hurt us anymore. We're gonna grow immunity, dude. We gotta have that immunity. Dupes are made from genetic ooze, though. They're literally OP. Genetic ooze is literally indestructible. Probably save more time with pliers overall. That might be true. That might be true. But at the same time, you could work around playing with pliers. Like, you can make setups to auto shut things off with a switch, right? So that is something you can work around with. Whereas you're always going to lose the time with DGSM if you have to roll in the beginning. Just opinion, though. Oh, did we do it? Did we do it? Yes, this is a vacuum. So that's part 1. We got to do this now. So the trick with this is, apparently, if you play on 1x speed, you could replace the tile without allowing any gas or liquid flow inside. So this is actually necessary so that we could get the gas spread to be proper. So we gotta let this happen at 1x speed. And then once it's good, we should be having vacuum on the 2 tiles. Oh, water got in for a second. Y'all saw that? And we pushed it back out. Oh, Mamba's is awake. I see you stretch, babies. Alright, so now that's good. We get rid of this tile. And then we need to set up the insulated pipeline. And then with that, we're actually good. The hydrogen being hot actually doesn't matter. We could leave that there. But I would want to move that out so that we could have gas pumps be a little bit more better. We're going to have to redo the pairs, basically. We're going to probably want to do this pump with that pump, and then this pump with that pump, kind of a deal. And then we're going to have the water come into here. Alright, so this is going to be pretty good. You only need 1 hydrogen pump, so up top we're going to keep it empty. And then we're actually able to open this. So we could deconstruct that, deconstruct the insulated tile here, and then the automation. This is actually ready. So next thing is electrolyzer power, and we're good. Alright, so back to here. We should be... What happens? Unreachable build? There's no more oxygen in the suits! Oh my god, what's happening? Alright, looks like this line is the only line that's overflowing, so I gotta go like this for a while. We had to get some oxygen from this pipeline. Alright, that's fine. I was wondering what's taking them so long. How you pump the oxygen to the bottom pipeline. You can see the pipeline in the blue, and then it goes to the bottom. And we have vents coming out. Pliers out of date. Oh, it's called pliers fixed. I gotta change that. Someone gotta remind me. That's the name of the mod. So the original maker of the mod doesn't maintain it anymore, so someone else took over. So when the DLC came out, they didn't patch it. So that's what happened. My kitty cat's awake. He wants my attention, though. I'm sorry, you guys. From electrolyzers. Oh, okay. So we have a pump inside here. So we pump inside, and then we pump that through our radiator box, and then it pumps outside. Alright, so this is good now. So technically this is ready. Pause because of it's nighttime. I'm gonna connect that. And then power's connected. And then I should just generate on that same spread now. Yep, so hydrogen's going up, oxygen's going up, nice. So now we gotta redo some of the setup. So here we're gonna need to get 2 more gas pumps. We could actually fit it right here. But I wanna relocate the pipeline really quick. So I think I wanna try to hide it. We're going to be very extra with this. We're going to go all the way around. Just to relocate the pipelines. Got it. There's airflow. Oh, yeah, right here. That's what you're saying. So, yeah. If you're curious about the design, go to my YouTube channel. Look up the submerged spawn. Submerged spawn. So that's what this is. This is a self-powered oxygen machine, but we submerge it in liquid. And it gives you natural separation. This is probably the best design known for generating oxygen, period. Nothing's going to come close to this. Because you don't need a filter. And this saves you a lot of power because you don't need a filter. Not only that, it's also infinite pressure. So you don't need to build other designs in order to store the gases. Typically, the electrolyzers stop overpressurizing, so they stop generating gas at 2,000 grams. So we bypass that by having less than that in liquids over the electrolyzer. And then it allows us to just infinitely produce. Allowing you to burn through your liquid source, that's typically a bad thing. But having more oxygen means that you're always going to be stabilized. You're going to be able to put a sensor in here too if you really want to kind of look at whether or not you need an alert for low oxygen, so you have to add more water, things like that. You can always do something like that as well. Polluted oxygen. What is this? O2 levels are pretty good though. Oh, so yeah, we're lacking the O2s right now. Feels bad. Alright, soon we're gonna get more pipelines. And let's actually try to redo this a little bit better. So these two is gonna be switched. I will just take this like that, and they merge in here. And then we'll just take these two and merge them in right there and cut that line. And then we'll have to have 2 more pumps go into the top. So that goes in like this. That should be fine. Hydrogen line is almost done. Appreciate the plug, Ace Billboy Hero. And then we have an Atmos pressure to make sure we don't accidentally break the bottom. So they're waiting on a little bit of oxygen. Should be fine for the suits. We have 2 suits out and it's charging. Still dormant, good stuff. Alright, and then we're going to want the insulated tile right there. Technically, would also want that. And then you would want these, and these. And then that would be for now. Yeah. Mind that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't reach that. Okay, so that means we have to ladder up on both sides. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, they should be able to work on all that on that side, as long as they have oxygen. I think we'll be fine, because they're going to be adding in some more pumps very soon. This is done, so we have to cut this. And we're going to do it like that. So we switch it off. And then once that's done, we cut this. Cut that. We want to deconstruct all of this. All of that. We leave that one tile. And then we reconnect it here. This is... what? Deconstruct. There we go. And then we need to have steel pumps. So 1, 2. And these are going to be simple. We'll have this go like this. This. Yeah. So we give it a little bit of buffer space for the merge. Just to be fair. Howdy. What's going on, Mordax? How are you? I see you over there. What is good, sir? I hope the move is finished, hopefully. Hopefully. You're able to relax nowadays. There's a little bit of power if this pump is active. Okay, so if this pump is not plugged in, we're actually fine. Okay. The move is done. Pog slide. Let's go, Mordax. Good stuff. Good to hear that the move is done, man. Good to hear that the move is done. Okay, so we could redo this line now. Oh, the pods won't be there to the 7th, though. Gotcha. Alright, so I gotta do it like this, like that, and then I have to cut this, and then we cancel the upgrades. So this is a single line now, and this becomes a double. And then, oh, I need to power these 2 pumps as well. Alright, technically, I need to put this line on a separate line. Because this pump and that pump needs to be off my line. Oh, that's bad. So we're adding 2 things, that's not active. That basically becomes that. So I need to remove... oh, I need some better power setups here. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure something out. So we have to cut this. We have this connect. And then we should get full oxygen in all 3 lines. Sleep on an air mattress till then. Dude, hope the back's gonna be okay. Air mattresses are alright. The only thing I know about air mattress is that one time my roommate had an air mattress. And he was laying down on it. My other roommate, who was about 50 pounds heavier, immediately jumps on the other side of the air mattress and he launched across the room. Like, man, that was impressive. Yo, man, don't try this at home, kids. Please don't. Yo, man, I saw that. I was like, yo, that's impressive, man. You flew pretty far. Did we? Yeah, all the glass is over here finally. So we should be able to actually get more solar panels. 1, 2, 3, and then we move it up 4. And then that's all copper. I've seen water parks with a thing like that. Oh yeah, dude. I see you flew on. I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Oh, kitty cat's no longer on the cam. We got to seal this up. We're almost ready. The dupes just got to have their jobs. They really just need oxygen. And then hopefully we have enough. So this is going to increase the amount of oxygen we generate, which means we got a lot more oxygen flowing out. So this pressurizes a lot faster. I woke up one night on the solid floor. Oh, dude, that happens, man. That happened to me before when there was an earthquake. I'm a heavy sleeper, so one time I fell asleep and there was an earthquake that happened and I woke up, I was on the floor. It's crazy, man. Hello, can liquids travel through a regular pipeline and an insulated pipeline at the same time? Or did it have to be on the same line or the same type of pipe? Can liquids travel through a regular liquid pipe and an insulated liquid pipe at the same time? So are you saying the exact same? So here's the thing. When you have a pipeline, you could choose one or the other. Insulated, regular, or radiant, right? And you can't overlap pipelines. Now, if the question is, can you have a half segment insulated and half segment regular pipeline, that's perfectly fine. But I'm not really sure what you're asking for, Pita Bread. I'm not sure what you're asking. Why is the last solar panel up 1 brick? I want to be able to travel underneath, so walk across. So 2 tile gap, right? At the same time, I could just run across the top of the solar panels and just jump down. But I just want to be able to traverse at the bottom. I see you over there, Fry. I wrecked the transmission in my truck, pulling the trailer with my Nova. That's 3 grand, not planning on spending. Oh, that's tough, dude. Feels bad. The Nova lived up to his name. It's a no-go, dude. The different types of pipes will connect together. Yep, they will. So it's no problem. It's only like, you got to think about what you're trying to do with the liquid inside. So in something like this, I'm using an insulated pipe with my cold water, and then I'm running that on radiant piping when I'm trying to cool down the liquid. You can see that my water right here is around 20 degrees, and then my pipeline's coming in at 18. So we're going to lower the temperature a little bit, so probably around 19 degrees. So by changing from insulated to radiant piping here, I get to release and store my thermal energy when I want to. So you can see that we're holding it here. There's not a lot of thermal energy being released, but then once I get to here, it's greener because we're able to contain it. So this allows me to kind of control when we want to have heat exchange with the liquid inside. I'm trying to get my water to my oil well, and the water starts with regular piping, but then it goes into insulated pipe on the same one. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. You don't have to worry about that. That works the way you think it does. And there's nothing to really worry about. The only thing you can't do that with is power cables. The power cable, when you're running power through it, they consider the weakest part. So liquid pipes, gas pipes, you're perfectly fine with, but not power. Power is the only thing you have to make sure that you have the entire thing as one type of strip. So you can't have something like this. Heavy watt and then a regular pipeline. Because the regular pipeline aspect of it is going to overload constantly. So watch out for that. But I got you, I got you. Alright, so this is good. Oh, you know what I don't have? Automation. I need that connected so we don't over drag the oxygen. You have a vacuum here, there's no heat leak, good stuff. Learned that with the power lines the hard way. Ooh, feels bad, man. Tool C, why does the geyser look like it spawns PO2, but then clean water in the tank area? Oh, this is sulfur, baby. It's not. Yeah. Sulfur kind of looks like pee, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Sulfur kind of looks like pee, man. It's yellow. Looking like that mellow yellow, dude. Y'all ever go to buy apple juice and it's a little bright and you're like, I don't know if that's apple juice, man. I don't know if I want to drink that. And it kind of ruins your appetite. That's kind of what it is, man. Sometimes I walk around in public and I start yelling, that ain't chocolate. People start looking around like, oh, someone eating doo-doo? Oh, man. Start walking around outside. Yo, man, that ain't chocolate. Don't eat it off the ground. Not like this. Alright, so this is good. We have the extra oxygen generating to the other side. We're good. And I think we're going to take the overflow here to do the back side. And I think it's going to be a little bit weird. So we're going to want to have this here, that there. And then we're going to have this feed into here. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the front 5 and then have the last 8 of them come out from that side. That way it's going to be a little bit consistent. And then we'll have this feed into the suits this way. And I'm hoping that I have enough oxygen stockpile that, you know, I'm not going to have to worry about it. I don't want to get more pumps, man. I would have to expand my radiator. There was a movie when I was a kid called Little Monsters where they would refill a buddy's apple juice with pee. Oh, that's messed up, dude. That's messed up. And he drank it? Oof. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. That's an old movie? Heck yeah, Fred Savage. Dude, you guys all know that, huh? Little Monsters? I feel like I haven't seen it. Don't know what you guys are talking about, sadly. So we have pipelines here. Autosave flag. Don't touch anything. Nice. Okay, so we cut this, and we want to cut that. And then we want to go like this. And then we want this like that. And then we need to have this priority, and then we have to do another overflow setup here. Where this is priority. And then we need to start mining out the abyssalite over here, which is fine. It's cold on this side. It's not too bad. Never heard of it. It's worthy. Late 80s, I think. Oh, nice. How do you cut connections? I'm using a mod called Pliers. This is... so in the game, if you have things that are close by each other already, you could always just connect them. Right? That's already a base game feature. Like if you have 2 pipelines here, and they're next to each other but not connected, you could always do this in the base game and connect them. So pliers allows you to do the opposite. It allows you to cut them. Pliers fixed. Yeah, I gotta start putting that, man. Pliers fixed. So by doing that, we get a little bit more, I guess, opportunity that way. But I will say it's a little bit too strong. It's a little bit too strong. I understand if people think it's a little bit too strong. But it's really convenient, to be honest. I like playing with it on. About how old are you? My wife is asking because I keep referencing from when I was a kid. Oh, I am 31. I'm in my 30s, man. I feel it in my knees when it starts to rain. It's old man life. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Also, this is dormant. 63 cycles. And then we have 99 tons. Okay, we have a good amount of sulfur to buffer this. 31 is young, yo man. You gotta stay young, man, as long as we can. Y'all know how it is. I'm trying to live long enough to get to cryogenic freezing. Memes, man. Couple more years, you'll need a new set of knees. Hey, man, it happens sometimes, man. Alright, so we have the oxygen buffed out. This is expanded, so we should be good on water. Starvation. We actually don't have that much food here anymore. Okay, so we're gonna send over some food. Where are my preserves? 14,000? Oh, 50,000. I'm taking this. Oh, the deep freeze? I'm taking that. Alright, someone sweep that over. They need it. Hey, Gilbert Gosian! Holy crap! 2 years! Thank you so much for the 2 years of support, Mr. Gilbert. Enjoy the emote, the 20 dice ad free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the 2 years of support. How you doing, Gilbert? Are you still in Spain, dude? Freeze legit said, I'm gonna be like that guy from Futurama. Wake me up when you have 1,000 dupes and only. I can't. My computer's gonna catch on fire when that happens. Going to sleep. Gotcha, Gilbert. Yo, man, it's probably late over there, right? What time is it, man? But are you still back in España? Or did you have to move or anything like that? I know you were over there for holiday. 3 a.m. God damn. It's getting late over there, man. I see you. I see you. Hope you're doing well, though, dude. And thank you so much for the 2 years of support. Appreciate that. Yeah, still in Spain. Good stuff. Good stuff. Can I mop this side? I can. Nice. Get rid of both those pitcher pumps. But yo, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Gilbert. Are you still on holiday, or are you just working there now? Oh, you're going back to Madagascar next week. Good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, I'm good friends with Gilbert because if the zombie apocalypse actually happens, I'm moving in with Gilbert. Because we all know Madagascar is never going to be touched. Y'all have played the video games Plague Inc., Pandemic. Y'all know what it is. You always got to move to Madagascar. So I got some ins, man. Gilbert's the homie. I get to crash on his sofa. And then he teaches me how to dance salsa. It's a good trade-off. Dude, man, it's a good place. Weekend World Championship. Close those ports. You gotta do it, man. Yo, Zalakor, what's good? I see you over there. How are you? He's a dance instructor. And I believe salsa is one of the dances he teaches. Yep. Plagued Inc. Madagascar is a place to go if there's another virus. Yeah. Oh, you have another ankle sprain? Yo, feels bad, man. So a bad ankle sprain could be anywhere from like 4 to 8 weeks. So good luck on that, my dude. 4 to 8 weeks, man. Is Gilbert the same age? He's not the same age as me. I believe he's a couple years older. Better to start there and spread everywhere? Oh, man, don't say that. If Madagascar becomes the source of the outbreak, dude, GG. Wait, did we deliver the grub fruit? Why am I still starving? Okay. Wait a second. So here, nothing's coming. I think they didn't bring the grub fruits to here. Okay, so no one's storing. This is kind of important because... Oh, there it is. And then I need to do this because someone's going to die soon. Didn't Gilbert die recently? Am I thinking about something? Gilbert Gottfried. I'm thinking about Gilbert died in this game. Let's go to Madagascar. Only way to do it, man. 30s community here. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Nothing wrong with that. 30s is a good age. We lived through the 90s. Golden age of basketball. Can't be mad about that. So how much calories do you have? 300? Oh, dude, can we get the food ASAP? Is it here? Is that it? Yes, there it is. Please go grab the food. PB&J. He's down to 300 calories. Jesus Christ. He's actually potentially going to die. Oh, and I think I'm out of reed fiber over here. Okay, so going back, I think I could turn this off yellow alert. And then we're going to do another 10 kilograms of reed fiber. And then we'll send that back over to repair the suits. Someone is starving. Yeah, we got him. Read the book. Gotcha. Gotta read the book, fam. Alright, still in a vacuum. We're still delivering magma. They're doing alright. Now, at this point, we're trying to stabilize our oxygen because we need more water in order to provide more oxygen for the dupes. I don't want to use the water we melted due to the fact that that's not a finite source. So we're trying to actually condense a little bit of water here and bring it back home. Oh, this is pretty good. So this is the next step. We need to solidify the left side. I do want to sweep this, and we'll just sweep to this tile set. And then what we need to do here is we'll put a door here, and then we could deconstruct this one. We're going to need to make a liquid lock. And that's going to be the design. Very simple. And then after this is done, We could get our liquid pump right there, made out of steel. And then we could run our radiant piping through the box. Not going to be too bad. So we still need the glass for this. The dupes are going to be able to do what they need to do. And then we just need the thimble reed in order for suit to be repaired. All right, that should be good. So I think we have enough food, right? World of Nole. Sorry, I have to check that out. Gonna have to check that out. Have you guys ever heard of that book, man? Anyone know if, anything about it? All right, so here we're going to want to grab grub fruit preserve. We're gonna have 10,000 kcals or 10,000 kilograms or 10 kilograms. I'm sorry. We have enough plastic. It's not bad. We have this bin here. There is water still, so I'm not too worried. We're gonna actually take this and we're gonna go back to here, so that we could go grab the thimbleweed, so that we could plant that for seeds and then start getting cuddle pips. So we're gonna want that. The problem with it is they need a circuit overloaded. This is. It is actually using more power than it's necessary. Ooh, that's not good. It's taking damage. Okay, so I need to think about how we want to do this then. I probably take this line and have the auto sweeper off, but then I have too many pumps active and electrolyzers. So, how do I want to do this? Lurk, gotcha, Mordax. Appreciate the lurk. World of Nole. I have to write that down. What? Aw, you peed the pants? Oh, please don't have that spill into the food, dude. Please don't spill that into the food. Oh, it's spilled into the food. Ah, come on, dude. That's really not good. I need a bottle emptier now. Because if you don't take out the bottle of polluted oxygen, or polluted water, you actually have a bad situation. Oh, I can't reach that? Oh, damn. I can't reach that. I like that you're using international unit measure. You know what's funny? I didn't really care for it, and it just happened to be the default settings. So because it's default settings, you know, I didn't really mind. Alright, so there's a couple things we need to do. Sweep only polluted water. Alright, so what we need to do is sweep this to here. And the reason why you need to do that is because the bottle of polluted water, if it's not in a pressurized environment, it's going to off-gas polluted oxygen, and it can potentially delete the CO2 that we need for food preservation. So I need to get that bottle out ASAP. We need to make sure that bottle is not there. There we go. So that's gone. We can put the tile back. Alright, so we have this ready to be built. Hopefully they could be able to do it. Still dormant. Can't be mad about that. Back over to here. Vacuum is cool. We go inside to here. The food is in. No one dropped any food on the ground. Good stuff. Alright. Let's do a quick trip. So, we're gonna go back to here. We should be fine. Silent One, the champion. You're gonna be able to do this for us, hopefully. And the next thing we're going to want to do is go back to here, because I think we're going to want to grab some uranium. 600 kilograms. That's a lot to get started. I probably also want to dig around, so we could find more of the betas, so they get more refinery done. Because I might actually... No, we could come from the top. Oh, that's great. Yeah, there's no heat transfer. It's not that bad. And what we could actually do is, like, mine out a line right here so that the heat transfer no longer happens. Because if we have a line that's a vacuum, the heat transfer from tile to tile does not occur anymore. So this would be able to live indefinitely. It's only worried about being in a vacuum. That might cause them some issues. At that point, I just hope to melt some liquid chlorine. Alright, so we're going to wait for this guy to go. There it is. We got the illegal rocket launch. That's totally how a rocket operates, guys. Totally legit. Nice. Alright, so we're off. Have them take care of some business. 200 kilograms going down. Alright, we're going to enable this building to pump from there again. Okay, so the next thing we wanted to do was technically melt this area so that we can start harvesting sleet wheat. And I think we should be fine. Now, I think we need to mine this out. Who's starving? Please not be the guy. It might be him. Consumables, Rocket Man. He's able to eat the growth food preserves. Okay, he's fine. So I need to melt this ice so that we could start building sleet wheat over here. We're using the water as a loop, but that's fine. We're going to dump some of the water in this side. Shouldn't be too bad. I just want to release a little bit of the water so that we could start tapping it into the zone. How did you do that rocket thing? The right way, man. It's a little bit of finesse. Basically, what you want to do is build a rocket, and then during the blueprint phase, you could actually move the engine. So you build the engine, build your spacefarer, and then, well, the nose cone has to be on top, right? So on top of this, I'll build something like a rover's module. Right? So that moves up. Click on the engine, up arrow, and they swap it for you. And then for whatever reason, the game allows you to build that. Just like that. Very, very simple. There's like no technique involved at all. Just need to have the know-how of pressing the up arrow. It's very simple. We have to go back in about 0.3 cycles. That's fine. Alright, now back to here. I need to just build some suits. So this is going to be one... How much is this? 13. Alright, we're going to have to build 13 suits really quick. We have a lot of copper. I'm not worried about it. So we'll just build that right now. And then we'll dock the suits. Back to here. Okay, we're building this. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's mine this out then. That was not the way they were supposed to build that, but sure. Aw, downtime. Still working over there on the solar panels. It'd be like that sometimes. Do you need a skill for this? No, you don't. I wonder why this is not getting built. Priority 5 shenanigans. Got me interested, thanks. Hey. Shout out to Gilbert Man for the book. Name dropping, man. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Drown box is chill. Alright, so we're there. Nice. Okay, so... we just landed. Good stuff. We need you to build that and then mine out the ice. When starting, what duplicates do you recommend? Interest in traits should I focus on? Typically, there's no wrong combination as long as you get triple interest. If you want a min-max, typically you're going to want a researcher with also the same interest as being a rocket pilot, because typically when you're a researcher and you're a rocket pilot, you could do the research and drive yourself, right? Because driving does not require you to drive. You could just do the research instead, and you have an autopilot system. So typically you have researching and rocketry paired up, and then the third trait is whatever you want. Interest, I'm sorry. And then the other one is I typically have a builder, researcher, and then the third guy is a farmer. Now, the builder, typically you're going to also want construction, right? But you also want supplying and operating. And the reason why is because you want this end game skill. It's called mechatronics engineering. This skill right here is, how do I say this? It's very... it locks you out from not being able to build certain things, and those buildings are really good. Those buildings are the shipping tab. So things like the auto sweeper, loader, rail, and stuff, you need to have mechatronics engineering skill. So a lot of the times, not only do you want construction or building with supplying because of the natural synergy, but because of the fact that you want to get mechatronics, you're typically going to want to get operating. So your builder has your 3 interests already kind of told to you: build, supply, operating. And then my farmer, I typically have them do farming or ranching, depending on the type of playstyle I'm going for. And then I have them do digging as well, and then tidying. That's because you need someone to clean the toilets in the beginning. If you don't have that, you're kind of screwed. And then you need someone to be able to get the digging skill immediately as possible. So you need to have someone with the digging skill, but you're going to need someone to farm for you. So you could risk your first duplicate having either or, but you don't need a cook. You do not need a cook. You do not need a decorator. You do not need a doctor in the beginning. Those 3 interests are not necessary. And then, you know, you just get the rest, whatever you want to do. Outside of that, traits, there's nothing that's really too bad or too good. I would say any traits is fine. Interests is the only things I really look at, because when it becomes managing your morale, having the hearts right here means a lot more to me than, you know, interest that goes like, oh, he's a mouth breather. Oh, he's bottomless stomach. Oh, he has diver's lungs. That's marginal, and I don't really think it's like game breaking. So you have a lot of leeway, man. NASA Artemis rocket was canceled. They should try moving the engine up. Yo, man, they got the Oni strats. See, the problem with that is they might melt the cargo. My man is trapped. How'd you get trapped? Oh, you have nothing to do, that's why. Okay, so we go back, and we want to pick up the thimbleweed seed really quick. There we go. Let's have that. So we'll watch over him as well. Do you have any way I could share an image? My insulated pipeline not showing, not working properly still. Pipeline is white, and another insulated is purple. Yeah. Discord. You could post your screenshots over there if you're having Oni issues. Go into the Oni channel, post a screenshot. We'll help you out. Mech also makes the fancy wires. Oh, the fancy wires requires mechatronics? I did not know that. I did not know that. If it was some of these. Electrical gets fancy wires. Gotcha, gotcha. Destructive is a big no-no for me. The over-stress reaction, yeah. You can try to avoid the things you like and don't like. It's up to you. But for the most part, that's my guidelines. I just get those interests. Traits don't really bother me. Appreciate it. Gotcha. Let me know what's posted and check it out. So there's more thimbleweed down there. I could keep going. Oh, there's no slime lung here. I could really keep going. No slime lung. Good stuff. And then we could dig up the reed fiber and bring it back home. What did you say would be good for a researcher? Researcher and rocketry. Because later on, you're going to have to drive a rocket in order to do the research. So having them both done by the same duplicate, it's pretty plus. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, so once we grab all of this, we're going to explore this a little bit and potentially even grab an artifact if we get lucky. But we'll leave them there for a second. Back to here, I think they're chilling. Not much needs to be done. A little bit of sweeping, maybe. All right, so I do want to get my ladders here, because I feel like that's going to be necessary. And then we're going to mine this out to allow the water to leak. Go back to here. Liquid lock is almost done. They're working on it. I have to deconstruct this, otherwise I can't build some of the designs. And then we got to build this wall, that tile, and then I need to get this there. Oh, we're still overloading. That's right. I need to do something that's a meme strat, and it should be fine. Nothing here is all going to turn on at the same time, I don't think. So we're going to move... We're going to move 2 pipelines. So we'll just do it like that for now, so we stop overloading. We'll move 2 of the pumps over to the right side hydrogen, and we should be good. This is going to look like it overloads, but it's nothing to worry about. Image posted. Gotcha. So let's see. So what's the issue? my insulated piping is showing and it's not working properly still. The liquid pipe is white and the insulated one is purple. So what are you trying to do, pita bread? What's the goal? That way I could understand what you're trying to do. Water does not travel through the insulated pipe. That is not a insulated pipe issue. That is a intake-outtake issue. So what that means is that the best way for me to describe it is when you have an outtake, so you're pumping, right? That is a output pipe. Your output pipe will only pump if there's anything to feed into that's a building intake. So that could be either a liquid vent, that could be a bridge, and that could be any of the other buildings that you have. Now the problem is that it's not your pipeline that's stopping you. One of the things about this game is that they have... Yeah, you see the issue, lol. Okay, yeah. So if you have a separate pump on the other side, it's not going to allow you to pump all the way. Because your goal is to pump to the intake, not to the output. So you have this pumping to here and this pumping to here. So to make it a little bit more visualized, it's best looked at it like this. Here, here, here. When you have 3 liquid vents, this one is going to be pumped in from this one specifically. This one is going to be pumped in from this one specifically. And the one in the middle is going to be pumped by the pipeline that's the closest. So here to here, that's 8 tiles. Here is 4. Here is 5. That's 9 tiles. This pump on the left is going to have 2 vents. And this pump on the right is going to have 1 vent. These pipelines right here are never going to get filled because of how that works. Because this pump is not actively trying to pump into this one. And because of how the game works, that's kind of like a pipeline mechanic issue. So once you actually remove the pipeline, you'll pump into it. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. But it's not a pipeline issue, it's a building intake-outtake issue. Okay, so back to here. Thanks, gotcha. Alright, so we grab the thimbleweed seeds. 3 of them. That's baller. Alright, so one other thing we could try to grab here is artifacts. And the problem with artifacts is that you have to find them. They're typically randomly generated, placed in good spaces. And my guy over here can't break through Abyssalite, so I need to find natural breaks in the Abyssalite, like right here, that we could crawl into. So this looks like a time for me to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah, it does get to here. So I probably want to do... Well, probably not here. It's probably here. Oh, but it's mud. That's a problem. So it's here. And then I go this way. This way. I don't have to go this way. And then I go this way. And then I climb down this way and I go here. Jump across, jump down, jump down. And then once I get to here, I go this way. Oh, that's mud. So technically I go here then, because I climb up like that. Oh, that's mud too. Oh, that's a pain, dude. So I actually just have to mine this out all the way and put a ladder there. Okay, that's fine. So he's going to be able to work. There's going to be polluted oxygen. We're going to see if we go deeper into the bottom and try to look for some artifacts. Help us out with one of the objectives before we go into this planetoid, where we'll grab the uranium and then start the Radbolt tech. Once we get Radbolt rockets, we're probably like 5-6 streams and we beat the game, hopefully. Typically, once you get the Radbolt rocket, there's not much you need to do anymore. You're going to have everything within your reach, and it becomes an issue of stability. So that means that I should probably try to set this up sooner than later. So one of the things I think I'll do is I'll try to pipe out some more water. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone got trapped? Did you really? No. He's fine, he's fine. He's chilling, dude. Chilling. Oh, he has a full bladder. Oh, he's gonna pee his pants. Is it glitched? Oh, it's the grounded glitch. Alright, feels bad, dude. Hope you don't pee your pants. Don't pee your pants, buddy. How do you clean the water from the toilets with the water tanks? Ah, gotcha. So one of the funny things about this game is people get the misconception that you have to clean your water. You don't. So we have our polluted water from our toilets and the showers right here, and they all go into the water sieve. The water sieve cleans out the impurities of the water, but it does not get rid of the germs. So you can see that the water we're actually utilizing has a lot of germs on it. Now you might be wondering, yo, that's nasty. Now the thing with that is that the water itself is not what cleans the duplicants. Yes, it's a closed circuit. So what's actually happening is the building itself, the shower, actually removes all the germs, removes surface germs, and these, I guess, debuffs on your duplicants. And then if you click on the sink, all diseases minus 120,000 germs per use. The water does not clean you. The building does. So you could actually pipe in dirty water into here. As long as it's actually water, you're going to be able to just wash your hands and get rid of the germs. So that's how we're dealing with that. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. This guy's trapped again. Come on, man. He just needs to catch his breath. He's going to be fine. So we're going to be moving on down, trying to get to the bottom. We're going to need to build ladders and things that we need to build. We could also go to the right. And that could be something to go towards, because there's a crack in the abyssal from here to here. Keeps getting trapped. You're not trapped, dude. You're chilling. Look at him go. Alright, so at this point, he needs to build a ladder. And then from here, we climb down. And we have to mine. Oh, I can't mine this. Oh, F. Okay, we can't go that way. Dude, feels bad. I actually can't go that way. I don't have tier 1 digging. Alright, so I have to go this way. So we probably go like this. I want to stay near the top. So I have to most likely just deal with the mud. That's most likely what I have to do. And then we have to go down this way, ladder down, and then crack through that way. Should be fine. Just gotta deal with it sometimes. Guess who's back? Back again. Mamba's back. Tell your friends. The kitty cat's on the map. Kitty cat's on the map. We got 11,000 calories. Yeah, we have a lot of food here. Not worried at all. So sedimentary rock is going to be the rocket choice. Just so that we could ladder immediately. So there is a abyssalite lining here. So we want to go directly across. We want to go directly across. So since this is mud, we want to go down this way. Then we go directly across underneath the algae. There is a buffer here. At least we'll get to see on the right side. Radiation. We're not even utilizing a reactor over here. What do you mean? I guess it was from the Weezworts or something. Alright, now at this point, I am going to want a water pipe. Here, 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 here. All the way here. And we're just going to take the water from here. So we pump more out. And then this water is lukewarm, which is pretty good. I wouldn't mind that at all. Just pump it out as much of the liquid as we can. And then we'll empty out the rest at the bottom. I should probably seal this up. And then have something like a ladder on the other side. Just so that we have some safety precautions. Alright, so back to here. We got a ladder up. We got to build this. The man slept on the floor. Feels bad. More thimbleweed. Not bad. So what we're looking for is a room that kind of has these tiles in this door. And it's going to be an artifact inside on top of a pedestal. Typically, they like to put that at the bottom of the map. So, you know what? We should check. What kind of core do we have? We have a magma core. Okay. Nothing about the core. Okay, yeah. So it's a normal magma core. So we should find that right on top. So 1 to the right, 2 to the top. This is a tile, so this actually can't erupt. Lucky for us. There's no breaks in the abyssalite. We're gonna... Oh, and it hits a neutronium. Oh, that sucks. We could only move up from here then. So I will go out this way so that we avoid the mud. Climb up this way. 3, 2, and then we go up like this. And then we go up this way. I want to see a little bit of this corner and see what there's inside. But it looks like we can't go further down. Not at least without, you know, granite mining. Are you on the new planet? Yeah, this is a new planet. With only our rocket on it. We're exploring a little bit. There is an artifact here. It doesn't tell you, but there's an artifact here. We're just trying to look for it. Now, sometimes the game likes to give you minimum amount of artifacts, so we might not actually find one. But if there is, you know, we want to check it out. I have to come back with someone with actual mining skill in order to break through the abyssalite, or if not, the granite. But looks like we don't have much here. Can't go through, so we're probably gonna leave. We have the reed fiber or the thimbleweed seed, so we're happy. Yeah, I think we're pretty happy. Thimbleweed is acquired. We'll leave the reed fiber there. And then there's gold here. I should probably take it back home. Oh, I actually can't reach. Man, my brain is breaking trying to route all my piping and wire while trying to keep my abyssalite intact. Oh, good luck. You have to mine through the abyssalite at some point, dude. Whoa, whoa, what's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you stressed? Literally because of the low morale? Oh, dude. Alright, it's time to go home, man. We'll mine this another day. Crew change. So he needs to be in space. That's fine. Now, who's vomiting? What? Oh, he's doing the solar panel stuff. Oh, that's why we're getting radiation. Oh, dude, this is gonna spill in again. Alright, so... mop now. Please mop now. Someone wake up, help him out. Come on, man, you need to stop peeing. This needs to stop spilling into our food box. Huh, briar seeds. I don't mind that at all. Let's actually take that on the other planet. I see you over there, A-Scout. Hope you're doing well. Feels bad, man. Sometimes you just gotta embrace the spaghetti. Nothing wrong with that, man. Oh, that's a mod. I'm using a mod called Smart Mop. Basically allows you to mop the entire puddle of the same elements in one click. So close, Bumblebee. So close. My oil well lives. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. You got it running, man. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, major radiation sickness. We're about to ban this guy from going outside. This guy's name is Mr. Arrow, capital fellow. He's right here. Oh, you see the warts on his face. He's banned from going outside. We're allowing Peanut Butter default access again. Awesome. Thank you. Yep, yep. It's a small, you know, quality of life mod. It's pretty convenient, though. Not gonna lie. Just click once instead of doing like a box drag. But it's like, it's one motion that you just save. Alright, so this is ready. I could actually keep this. And then let's deconstruct this. And then we'll do the setup. Like that, like that. We do the double switch. And then I also need to do a gas pump here. Move this outside with the vent. This is... I could probably just mine out some space for some more pressure. Starvation. How you starving? We got food. 21,000 kcals. You got this, buddy. You could use the restroom. Not restricted. Come on, man. Don't pee your pants. You're gonna make it worse. Wait, shouldn't you have starry-eyed? Oh, he never lifted off. Oh, that's why. There we go. This guy has starry-eyed. Meaning that when he's in space, he gets 10 morale bonus. Right? Look at that. 19 out of 12 now, instead of 9 out of 12. So he's no longer actually going to be stressed anymore. He just needed to be in his rocket. And once he's in his rocket, he's a happy man. Happy camper. Alright, we'll come back to there. Maybe to grab the gold or artifact a lot later, because we don't need to be on that planetoid anymore. Wait for that. Radiation vomiting still from this guy. Oh, man. Alright, man. We're going to move you to here so that we could change out the suit. Oh, that was the bad spot, but that's fine. So, Mr. Arrow, capital fellow, put this back on. That's going to spill over to here, but that's fine. Okay, mechanized airlock goes there. We gotta build all the other things out. We have a water lock by just building the tiles. That's actually pretty good. I'm not mad about that. We're able to make a water lock just like that. The only thing we need to maintain now is this to be a vacuum, so that's not too bad. And then we have a lot of power. At this point, it becomes a question of, do I want to actually cool down my batteries so that we could have a stockpile of power from the solar panels? That way I don't have to worry about day-night cycles. Could you manage stress by launching overnight and landing? Again, you don't move, so you don't use fuel. No, you do use fuel. Every time you launch, you use fuel. I don't know how that recalculates, though. They patched that out already, Zerani, if you didn't know. There used to be a trick in the game, especially abused when the DLC was still being worked on, where you would actually lift off with your rocket engine, have metal tiles immediately under your rocket platform, and then you use your rockets lifting off and landing constantly and not using fuel to generate heat, and then you have power with steam turbines. So it would be something like this, and then you just have walls of this, and then eventually this like goes into the bottom, and then you have a steam turbine set up next to it. So people use that for free power, so then it got patched. You know, they don't think it be like it is, but it do. Really do be like that sometimes. Ah, this guy's itching. Feels bad. Alright, so I could attach this. He's vomiting again. Minus 20 rads. He's at 14. I think he's okay now. Oh, he is? Look at that. He's clean. He got the nice face. Alright, let's dump some pea water. And then let's put the suit back on. Turn around, foo. What are you doing? Turn around every now and then. Oh, come on, dude. We just got you to the suit. Oh, that's the wrong guy? Is that the wrong guy? No, it's this guy. Come on, man. Get to the suit. We need it. Victoria 3 comes out on the 25th. Oh, man. Is that really a good game? Should I check it out, Ace Cow? Asking for a friend, Kappa? Should I check out Victoria 2? Is that a game I need to play, man? Alright. No one's actually proper, right? Probably not until the first DLC comes out. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Alright, so... because my dupes have nothing to do over here, we're going to have to redo the piping. And then we'll just bridge this on. And then we're going to be pumping up the water from here. Shouldn't be not too bad at all. And then we need to get some water into here. So that's going to be there. Auto bottle is enabled. Who's starving? This guy, dude, come on. We got some food. 30,000 preserves. This is 80% freshness. Oh, man, that's awesome. Living the preserved life. Alright, so... how would the pipes actually work here? It's probably going to be something like this. Well, let's not use that. Let's use igneous. It's probably going to be like this. It's probably going to be like that. And then I probably need to mine this out so that we have space for 2 pipelines going inside. So we have that just for the dupes to do. Let them take care of business. Dormancy. I don't know how much longer this is dormant. I'm a little bit worried about it. The build's about done, though. I just need it to be a little bit more finished. Ooh, this guy's done. Oh, someone is doing something illegal. This guy is going to use the toilet in the rocket. I'm sorry, fam. You're going to get banned. Ground this foo. Got him. Oh, they put stuff in here, too. Feels bad. We'll do some more data banks really quick, then. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, I barely poked Heart of Iron. Oh, I see. So maybe it's not worth it. I heard some other people are kind of like pogging for that game. Just saying. Damn, they're filling this up. All right. Toilets. Toilet? Someone say toilets? What do you mean toilets? The toilets are fine. That's because Vicky 2 came out in 2010. Oh, dude, that's a long time ago. And it's quite dated. Yeah, I imagine. I imagine it's like the Age of Empires user interface. Like, my god. That's impressive, for lack of better words. So there's no oxygen here. Oh, I never connected the pipeline. Oh, big oof. Power. There we go. I never connected the pipeline for the oxygen. I can't believe it. When are they going to fix that backquote filler text? Hey, people, what's going on, Red9? How are you? I see you over there, man. How you doing, Red9? How are you doing today? How is the Tuesdays? That backquote filler text? What are you talking about, Mighty Stooge? Did I miss something? I felt like I missed something, chat-wise. The backquote filler text? Where does that pop up at? I know it used to save that on the Gravitas buildings. I think I missed it where it popped up at. How much water is that? Okay, we just finished the bottle. And then we could deconstruct this. This comes down. We have a pipeline coming in. Should be good. Oh, backquote +3 +4. I see. I didn't even notice that. I think that might be tied to the controls. What's backtick? Is it like this? No. This? No. It's actually shortcuts. Is that your cam? I just realized. Yeah, that's my cam. That's my cat. He's just chilling out. He's just sleeping on the beds right now. Oh, the squiggly line. Ah, let's go. So I'm cycling through my planets like this. That's kind of slick now. I got to try to incorporate that. That's kind of slick. He's tired. He's just napping right now. It's a squiggly, baby. I don't know what else to call it. Accent mark? Squiggly line? I don't know, man. We gotta use a word for it. I just don't know what to call it. For the squiggles. Tilde? Is that the correct word? Tilde? You don't use the shortcuts? No, I don't use all the shortcuts. I could do something like this. And then go like this to constantly move up. I just don't use it. The only shortcut I use is H. Brings you to the printing pod from time to time. And that's it. Otherwise, it's just key shortcuts like building. Very minimally though. So wait. What does that symbol even do? I guess, for the lack of better words. It triggers me, he does it sometimes, but it makes it easier for new viewers to follow along. That's true. I should probably get used to using the shortcuts a little bit more though. So what is that symbol word, tilde? How does it work? What does it mean? Little bit curious. Alright, so we need my man over here to do some databanks, so it's time. It's used by programmers. Oh, okay. In Spanish, it turns from na to nya, like a cat. Okay, interesting. Sounds like a VTuber thing. You start using that instead of na. A symbol similar to tilde used in mathematics to indicate similarity, and in logic to indicate negation. Interesting. Oh my god, look at this man, dude. Why are you so sad? He's about to break down crying, dude. Look at his face. He's climbing up by using his face to do face plants. Feels bad, man. This guy got the crying face going on. There's no power. Dude, feels bad. He has to wait for the liftoff. End with the tilde sounds is that sound. Ah, gotcha. 1 plus 2.1 is about 3. I don't know if I could verify that mathematically. Unpermitted food? Oh, they're mad that they don't have food. No sugar. Steph is all about the healthy life. Talking to BIG now. Okay, it looks like they're out of food over here. Alright, we're gonna have to bring over some grub fruit again. We'll just deliver some. Wait for the grub fruits to get to here. Right now we're saving the preserves for rocket missions because they last 30 days. Used in words in Espanol. Gotcha. Feels Batman. Mamba's not Batman. Mamba's Mamba. We'll just go 500,000 and then we'll just put the rest back into the first storage. And I think we're good. And then we gotta sweep this. And then it's just sweep into here. Easy does it. Yep, and we got it. Alright, so this is getting warm, but this is fine. We're space scanning. That's not bad. This is done. We get this out of here. That one is active for more magma dropping. Good. We didn't drop anything here that could off-gas. Need to make sure. Feels okay, man. And then the pipeline needs to be attached over here. So that we can get some water coming out, and then we just pump more water in. That works. And then we're back to here. So we're waiting for a little bit of the pipeline shenanigans. Looks like we need a little bit of power. And then we're just going to hamster wheel this. No power. We're just going to have this naturally get pushed out. And then... You know what we could do? We could build tiles here to push up the water. That's 100% an option. And then I need to get some temp shift plates in here. So temp shift plates doesn't matter what element I have. I'm probably just going to use copper because I have a lot of it. So it's here and here. And then we take this tile. So those three are going to be all I need. And then we need to do the pipeline in for... Alright, so we're going to have a pump in here, right? So that's going to have to happen. So let's get rid of the ladder. Nice. So what about you? How have you been? Any recent updates to Oni? Nothing really that's worth reporting on in terms of updates or anything that I know about. Unless something came out today. Otherwise, I've been doing alright. Just trying to make content. I feel like, dude, so I don't know if it's weird. Since I've been making content, man, it's one of those things where it's like I kind of see my progression, and it's kind of weird that I could see my own progression, because I feel like it's one of those things that's a little bit hard to kind of put a finger on and grasp how, not how you perform per se, but actually seeing yourself like get better and things like that with the video making and stuff. It's kind of surreal. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But, you know, just trying to make videos. A lot of it's, you know, just very time consuming. There's never enough time in the world to do the things you want to do. But outside of that, man, just trying to live the dream. Doing the best we can to get by. Squiggly line stands out. I see. Everything else works too, but gotta have the squiggly lines. Alright, so pumping out the oxygen. We're gonna mine this just so that we have space for oxygen to move. Mine this as well, and then we're gonna mine this out. Sounds good? Yes, sir. Just trying to grow the YouTube channel as best as we can. Okay, so we're hitting max gas pressure, so we need to mine out some space. Can we do this really quick? It helps out with releasing the gas pressure this way. And then for now, we're going to want to mine everything, release the water, and then we could allow the gas to come out this way. Who's starving, dude? Meemaw, get some food. Meemaw. The kitchen's over there. You're going to be fine. In texting, putting a tilde at the end of a message or a sentence denotes happiness. This is awesome. I didn't know that. I thought it was like, yeah, it's about 350. That's when I use that. Yeah, it's about 350. I use the squiggly line. Feels bad, man. It's also used for that. Nice. I'm in, boys. We're using it correctly. Oxygen is almost gone. Nice, nice. Get rid of all the micrograms. And we have a vacuum. All right. Good, good, good. So we get to deconstruct this. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct the wheel. Deconstruct the pump. And then let's do pipelines. So this is going to be most likely this way. I'm probably going to have to mine that out due to how it has to work. And I'm probably going to want to do this setup. Come out that side, which means I probably come out this side and go straight down. I'm okay with that. And then the design is going to be radiant pipe here and here. And then we just go down this way. ETA about 5 minutes. That's true. That's true. Squiggly line for that. Nice, nice. I never knew it was called the tilde. The tilde. It sounds like something they should. Like I never learned that when I was learning how to type on a keyboard. You know, it's like you learn placement, hand placement. You got to put it on, you know, these letters to type properly, and then it's like you never learn what that symbol meant. Feels weird, man. So we didn't get actually that much spillage. Kind of lucky. A little bit did spill though, but we got suits, so not too much to worry about. What do we got over here? Fertilizer. Probably take that on the other side though. It's a Spanish word because it originally comes from Spanish. Gotcha, gotcha. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Don't quote me on that though. Okay. I think, you know, it makes sense, but I guess we gotta verify the facts. Gotta verify the facts sometimes. So the dupes are still doing the magma spills. I gotta wait. And then we're still waiting on the radiant piping over here. And then, oh, we could just take this water, put it into here. And use that as a way of getting liquid into the cooling loop. Nice. Oh shit, quote it. Someone added it as a bot command. Quote Cyrone Kitty. You know? Don't quote me on this, but I think it comes from España. Alright, man. So the dupes are lazy. None of them are working right now. What's wrong with these dupes? Sweep that. Let's sweep that. Can I mop up the water here yet? Not yet. Okay, that's cool. Is there really nothing else to sweep? Oh, we were supposed to get rid of this. That's right. I'll do it now. Yeah, all the power here is no longer needed. So we could do this. There's no... Okay, there is water pipes. Okay, so we could do specifically that setup. Because none of that is needed anymore. Because this used to be the hatch ranch. There is a pipeline here, no gas pipelines, and then no power. So that means this setup is okay to get deconstructed. And then we just gotta get rid of the water, which is probably just a mop command. That's what I do. I see you over there. I see you over there. Okay, so this is reed fiber. Oh, this was supposed to be what we send over. We could sweep that. Hopefully that's fine. Okay, so back to here, waiting for this to be built. technically, I kind of want this priority over this pump, because, you know, we could just store it in the reservoirs for now. It came from the Latin word titulus, meaning title or superscription. Superscription? Is that a word? Sounds made up. But yo, I believe it, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, so we'll get this set up. We need more solar panel tech. I need to allow them to go outside again. We have oxygen in the suits. I need to start doing a buffer like this. And then we cut this way. Hey, nice. So then we have a buffer of oxygen, 150 kilograms. Opposite of subscript. Interesting. Super is opposite of sub. Superscript would be like exponents, things written above the regular script. Interesting, interesting. You guys said the same thing. Y'all said the same thing. I see you over there. We don't have field research, that's fine. I don't need to analyze that. And I really just need to get this built. So once the dupes are done with this setup, I could lock the setup and just get water coming out. Can't wait. This temperature, green if it's above 24. Very simple like that. And then the only thing we're going to need is power. Shouldn't be too bad. As long as it's during the daytime, the solar panel should be able to pull through a little bit. Water is at 50 degrees though. It's a little bit warm. I would rather take the cold water if possible. Okay, so how is this guy doing? He's chilling. Alright, let's redo one of the rockets so that we can make it more feasible. Right? So we got to deconstruct this. And we got to do the layers of plastic, right? So before we do that, let's go with a here, 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 here. We should be able to handle that. And then we go here, here. Deconstruct that. You're going to need a wall toilet. And then the pipeline is going to have to be